Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to explore a very important problem. I will try to give you a demo of this using SDRs and my TinySA. And the problem that we're going to actually explore is actually known as a hidden terminal problem, which is a very common problem in wireless communication. So for that purpose, I'm using two of the HackRFs. So one is HackRF that is connected to my laptop. The second is actually my PortaPack. And the third device that I'm using, which is a listening device, my TinySA spectrum analyzer, which is right here. And I'm working on an ISM band at 915 megahertz, and I'm working in a closed environment so it won't disturb the spectrum. So the idea related to hidden terminal problem is that radio B, which is this guy, is in range with A and C, and radio A is not in range with radio C, which is my PortaPack. I'm going to move them apart. This is just to explain the problem, and then I'll try to give you a demo of this. All right, let's say if A decided wants to talk to B. A start transmitting data, this guy start receiving it. At the same time, C decided C wants to talk to B. But when C senses the medium, it doesn't see anything. It doesn't see a transmission from A. Why? Because A is in radio range with C. So C decided to send data. At the same time, while not knowing that A is also transmitting, this guy and this guy, when they transmit, their data collapse. All right. So this is what I actually want to show you. So in order for me to actually show you this, I'm using HackRF, which is going to transmit a signal at 915 megahertz. Then I'm using my PortaPack transmit application, signal generator application, that is also going to transmit at 915 megahertz. While this guy in the middle, which is actually your TinySA spectrum analyzer, this guy is going to act as a receiving device. All right. So we're going to try to see. Now I'm going to move them apart. I'm going to move this guy right here a further distance, and I'm going to move this guy all the way over here, all the way at the back right here. So I think the distances look something like this. So you have this HackRF, which is right here. Then you have this receiving device, which is acting as node B. And then you have this TinySA PortaPack that is acting as a transmitting device as well. So now, as you can see, there's no transmission which is taking place right now. All right. And so we're going to try to transmit a signal from A, which is this guy. So in order for me to do that, let me move this further. All right. Since it's using a omnidirectional antenna, it doesn't matter. I am using VERT 900, which came with my USRP. Also here, I'm using my VERT 900, which also came with USRP. And this is a tiny spectrum analyzer that is using. So now when I transmit my signal, what happened is this. So first I'm going to try to transmit a signal from this device. So you can go to an spectrum app here, and I'm going to use just a continuous modulation, no modulation, just a continuous wave signal. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to hit a start. As soon as I hit a start, just follow the spectrum, what happens. You know what? Let's just keep our analogy straight. I'm going to start this later on, and I'm going to start that transmitter, which is acting as an A, transmitter A. So we're going to start off from using my laptop right here, which is controlling it. So I'm going to start my flow graph. As soon as I start transmitting my signal, I should see a spike like this. All right. So this guy is transmitting. All right. This guy is transmitting. At the same time, this guy decided to sense the medium. So let's try to sense the medium to check and see that if the transmission is indeed taking place. So let me just simply go back here, and go to my receive application. This is just to give you a demo. Go to audio. At 915 megahertz, y'all can see that this is transmitting in green. All right. Let me show you when I stop this transmission. you guys can see this, there's no green part on the spectrum here. So you know that it is indeed transmitting. All right, now it's just a DC line. So let me start my transmission again. All right, now if I move this further, let's do this. If I move this further, watch this. If I move this further away, let's say if I move this over here, now what happens is just all green, which means this is not in radio range with this guy. So now since it doesn't know what to transmit, and this is what's going on, since this guy is in not radio range with this, as you guys can see, there's this in center line, which is actually depicting 915 megahertz. When I start transmitting my signal, so it senses the medium, there's no transmission is taking place. Now I'm gonna go in and see, now you can see this. I'm gonna go into my transmit app here, and let's just go in again and go to my transmit app. And just go here and let me hit start here. So this also started transmitting, and this what happens to the spectrum. See this? The spectrum power went up a little bit, and you're getting about minus 56. When I turn off this transmission, let's see what happens. It just went down a little bit, around negative 55 dB. When I turn off this transmission, no signal. When I turn on this transmission, look what happened. So you have this small signal here, and when I turn on this transmission, look what happened to the signal. So this guy is receiving both of them. This guy is not in range of radio range with anything. So this is not in radio range. While this guy is transmitting, both of these guys start transmitting, and we had a collapse in our signal, which means my signal went up, because both of them, if they were transmitting actual data, it will cause an interference. This is a spectrum analyzer just showing you the spectrum itself, that both of them are indeed transmitting. So that's what I wanted to show you guys in this small demo. If you guys have any questions, this is just my approach. I mean, you guys can always improve this. This is my approach of tackling this hidden terminal problem, just to visualize this, because since I'm not transmitting any data, I'm just visualizing my signal. This is what happens. So I hope you find this video to be helpful. If you guys have any questions, just leave it in the comment section, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.